Zephyr, you have blessed us all, but in your blessing you are blindsided, for we are a cursed people, doomed to face life never-ending, to never grow and find respect in the world. We've lived concealed, hidden away in the woods. My life will forever hang in the balance. I do not know what to do. I've lived underneath the rule of that great tree for so very long. I believed that nature would protect. I believed in you, Faror. Your words, your vision, your belief, your meaning. The fairies have all but gone. A gossip stone near the lost woods no longer speaks to us from the Hylian people. The Hyrule family, we wonder what has happened. A great mystery is abound. Rumors of being Din blessed. We don't know what to believe, but we know the hero was here, raised. The stories told of him not being of us. Oh, Faror, your decisions, what are the consequences? We know the tree is dead. Mido knows. That boy left. Saria. Oh, Saria. Now a sage. Or at least that's what we believe. That's what we've been told. But the malice that exuded from that temple, now blocked by monsters. How did they get there? Why are they there? Faror, this is your magic. Life to be used to destroy other life. Monsters have appeared in our own town. We do not know. We are suffering. How do we reach out? Why have you abandoned us, oh Faror? Why have you abandoned us? The gossip stone spoke once. It was divinity. No. It was an act of divination. The Hyrulean people are in trouble. I fled the forest. I knew something was wrong. Mido blocking the way in case that hero of yours ever returns. How will we know? What if he's not like us? We believed him to be like us. He was so young. Was this your doing? Or is he kept young for some greater purpose? Rumors abound, and the Deku Tree spoke of this hero of yours. Faror, your magic has been corrupted, abused. May this prayer be used to find some solace, some answer. Oh, Faror. I am seeking out a graveyard. A graveyard for the Hylian people. I believe I've found it, but the castle, the gate, it's destroyed. And there are beings. Oh, these horrible beings. They're like us, except dead. They're frightening. Rumors have it that there was a lightning bolt that opened a tomb. A royal tomb. Divine magic of your creation. Music that can change time, I met a boy. He wore a skull mask. Interesting this boy was. He said he knew of this hero, and the mask was given to him by him. What did you do? I've exited the Sheikhan village. I didn't know what it was. I was too afraid to enter the market town. I returned to the Sheikhan village, looking for answers and hope. It appears that where I believed that your music or your magic had corrupted the land, it appears not to be the case. Our free will, the free will of ours, does that extend to you, Faror? We need answers. I don't know my faith anymore. I've seen too much. I need answers. A family here spoke of you and how your magic corrupted them. They become skultas, skeleton, spider beings. They say they were oppressed for their need for riches. They sought some kind of riches, and it reminded me of something I saw. I'm not like other Kokiri. I've meditated on this magic. I have seen too much. And on my way to visit Saria, I found a grotto, and within that grotto were stone. Blue stone. I made contact with this stone, and so much nostalgia filled me, but I was afraid because there was so much to remember. My mind flooded with all of the events that you unfolded into our lives. Farore, what have you done? I always knew that your magic was not alone. Nairu and Din, their magic must be combined with yours for it to work properly. However, I did not know what you have done. What is this stone? Why has Nairu used this stone? And is it true that this physical manifestation of magic is what was used to create the instruments in which to use Farore's magic? This is an abomination. This cannot be. I went back to that graveyard. I entered that tomb, and I saw the corruption for myself. No, I saw the horrors for myself. The living dead Faror. Oh, I prayed to Nehru. I believed Nehru to have some answers. I had never once stopped to believe Nehru would be the one to answer my prayers, but I realized something. This was the corruption of man. This was the involvement of man. This was an understanding of Faror and Nehru's magic in a different way. Death. A concept forbidden to me, something that you had taken away from me, Faror, something I could not understand. The fear I felt understanding that my life would be taken away from me due to the causation of your magic is absolutely life-changing. I don't know what to believe anymore, Faror. I don't know what to believe. The poisons, the horrible things that I saw and witnessed with my own eyes, those were not the dead in that market that were risen. No, those were the people of the market. Faror, Nehru, what have you done? I never once stopped to think that magic had a duality like this. Maybe there was a reason why Nehru wanted it hidden from the people. Oh, the poor Hylian people, told not to practice magic and having their secrets, having so many secrets. I wanted answers. Furor. I wanted answers. So I traveled through that town. I slinked through it, and I traveled north. I needed to know, and what I saw, a magnificent sight, but one that would break the soul of a weaker man. The Hylians were gone, fled, from my understanding. The gossip stones don't speak no more, but I understand now. The gossip stone there was what we heard, and what we heard was not that of your magic. No, it was not yours, it was not Hylia's, it was not Din's, it was not Nehru's, but it was Demise's magic. It was malice in its purest form, the floating castle over the chasm of fire. Din, I'm so sorry for what I've seen, but I understand now that you have been abused. You have been taken advantage of, and there is no true answer to what divinity is. There is always a separate entity. It can be used for both the purpose of good and also the purpose of evil. What am I? A man that looks like a child. Someone with the wisdom of the Nehruian people, but only for you, Feor. I dedicated too much time to you. I ignored the outside world. I feared the lost woods as I was told, but your protection left us ignorant. Oh, Feor. I must travel again. I must go west. I stopped at a little farm. It was strange. People there acted odd to my coming. I was treated as though I was a child, and that I must seek out Ganon. Who is this Ganon? And why does his name strike so much fear into my heart? A young girl spoke to me there. She had met your hero. He even had a horse. Did he flee? Or is he still fighting? Where has your swordsman gone? She told me that I needed to check a certain church. I wasn't too certain of why, but I always knew there was a church dedicated to the goddess of Hylia, the center of the Triforce that we all know. It resonates so much differently, and we were never meant to understand its power, and the Hylian people have hidden it from us for so long. Why would this girl know of Princess Zelda? Why would she know of this temple and the goddess of Hylia? Oh, the idea of traveling back through that marketplace fills my soul with so much dread. Oh, Furor, give me the strength. But why do I need the answer? Truth is, I don't. I know. My soul is lost. Immortality is meaningless. My eternal knowledge, my extent of life, to be trapped in such a way, to be looked upon by these people and be treated as such a child. I always expected this. I just never knew for sure what that feeling was. I've gone now. I've seen the church. The door open. The stones on the pillar. The sword encased. Gone now. Your hero is gone, is he not? Oh, Furor, have you lost your hero? Is Hylia to blame? The flaws of the goddess are numerous, as I'm seeing now, and my faith, it dwindles, Furore. My faith, it dwindles. What am I to do? Who do I pray to now? I need to head west. I need to head west. I need to know more. I've reached the people of the Gerudo. Furore. They say they believe in the goddess of Din. I don't know why. Ganon, the name, I brought it up and they silenced me immediately and said not in this context. They said not here, not now. It is not my right to bear his name. And they told me a story. Is it true, Din? Did you curse these people? Or was it an accident? These women, beautiful as they are, a life of suffering, to only bear children. And if a male is born, well, he is king. King of all. He wields the power, the Triforce of power. Ganon is a magician, is he not? I was told not to play around with magic and that the fairies would be the reason for me to use magic. I just studied and understood the world for what it is. I practiced your belief, Furore, but now everything is coming to a head. What do you mean there is a being who sought only destruction? What do you mean that the castle that I saw floating is inhabited by these malice monsters? Where am I to go? I have no purpose. Am I still immortal? If I hide, can I wait out this war? I don't believe I can. Is it my destiny to die? I don't want to die. I must go back. I need to speak to the Deku Tree, the new Deku Tree, the child of the Deku Tree. The Kokiri must live on. We must have purpose beyond this. Oh, Furore, please give us your blessing one more time. Allow the Deku Tree to give us sustenance. The story must be told. People must know about the world as it is now. But it's not going to be, is it? It's not going to be. Your hero, the goddesses, they abandoned us, did they not? Where is your hero? We will all suffer because of the goddess's choice. My faith has slipped. What am I to do now? Hi everyone. I hope you enjoyed my little scary story. I'm not much of a writer, but I thought it would be fun to kind of make a little stab at putting together some kind of story that uses my previous video where I discuss how the magic might have been formed. So if you didn't put it together, essentially this is the story of a older aged Kokiri who abandons the woods at a time of need. He discusses the attacks that occur and him fleeing to the Hylian castle, trying to resolve this in some way, only to uncover that it's been deserted and left destroyed. And his exploits into not only his beliefs, but also the exploration of what is now the world of Hyrule without Link. This is a discussion of the 7-year period where Link was not there and was in the Sage's realm presumptually, and his time shift, so when Ganon would have been at his maximum power over Hyrule. So I just wanted to produce this because I thought it would be interesting to have some form of context to the exploration that people could have with the headcanon that I'm trying to provide. No, I'm not the greatest writer. I never claimed to be, but I tried to give some form of context from Link's perspective as we would understand it for the story to make sense. And again, I tried to portray the goddesses in a way that was not only negative, but also understandable from our perspective and our understanding. I hope I did a good job, and I hope you enjoyed this little story. And I look forward to seeing other people's headcanons and what they come up with to somehow have a narrative that makes sense to everything. So, yeah, if you did like it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, let me know. Subscribe. I want to do little things like this more often, as it was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed doing this quite a bit. I haven't really had an opportunity to really flex writing skills, and I think this came out okay. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, keep on up with the conjecture. It's fun. Bye, everyone.